Hi guys, welcome back to Golden Reviewer. So here on my left, I have the Sony Xperia 1 Mark III, as you can see here. And on my right is the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Okay, and this is the Snapdragon variant. Okay, so the Sony Xperia 1 Mark III is said to have a very fantastic camera system. And today we are going to compare the 4K 30 FPS low light video recording capability of these two devices and see whether Sony's claims are true or is it another marketing gimmick. Okay, let's go. Alright, now on my right is the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, and on my left is the Sony Xperia 1 Mark III. I think straight away you can tell that the footage from the S21 Ultra is brighter. It has more shadow details and a bit lower noise. Okay, and just okay, there's a motorcycle. Let's move to the darker places first. Okay, just mention this, right? The Sony actually doesn't support 4K 60 FPS recording from its main camera app. If you want to record 4060, you have to go to special so-called Pro Video app, and basically it's all manual settings. It's not so user-friendly, and I think most of the time you won't be using it, right? So you can say that Sony is only good for 4K 30 FPS for normal users. And you can see here the image quality difference is drastic. It's just the S21 Ultra is just miles ahead. The Sony is dark, and I feel it's a little bit jerky. It's not as smooth, and I can see a lot of noise. Okay, and another bad thing about the Sony video recording is that even at 4K 30 FPS, you cannot switch lens while recording. Okay, that means now I'm recording on the main lens. Okay, and see on the S21 Ultra, I can just click to switch to ultra wide angle lens, and that's fine. But on the Sony, I cannot do that, so I have to stop and switch to the ultra wide angle and start again. So now we are on the ultra wide angle, and as you can see, I think the S21 Ultra still wins here. Although it's not, it's still something you can debate here. The Sony seems to be very aggressive about the noise reduction, so you don't have as much noise. But on the S21 Ultra, you can definitely see more details, right? Although there is a bit of noise, but I'll take the noise over the disappearing details anytime. Okay, that's ultra wide angle. And alright, another thing to mention is that the Sony actually doesn't support auto HDR in video recording mode, right? I think Samsung, Xiaomi, Apple, they are all doing this auto HDR thing, but for Sony, you have to choose manually whether you want to enable HDR or not. And I did a simple comparison. I think without HDR, the quality is a little bit better. So here I didn't enable HDR. Okay, now let's try the 3x zoom. And on Sony, I cannot do that. I have to stop, switch to the 2.9x, and start again. Okay, so I think the Samsung still wins for the zoom. Okay, it's brighter, you have more detail in the shadow, and I think it's overall less noisy. It's also a little bit more stable, is it? I can't really tell from the preview, right? I'll have to go back to my PC to make sure. And on the S21 Ultra, we can go to 10x. That's fine. On the Sony, I can stop and switch to 4.4x, start again, and zoom to 10x. Okay, so what do you think? Now we are at 10x zoom. Which one is better? I think the S21 Ultra still wins. Okay, now back to main lens. Stop 1x, main lens. Okay, so there you have it. the low light 4K 30 FPS recording from the Sony Xperia 1 Mark III and the S21 Ultra. I think the result is quite clear. If you do care about low light video or even low light photography, there is no comparison here, but I can tell you that the S21 Ultra wins hands down, right? So if you care about these things, don't fall for the Sony marketing gimmick. I mean, maybe it doesn't sound nice, but I can say it's just a joke, right? It's even like worse than some of the mid-range devices I've tested. It's just so bad. Okay, so don't buy Sony for the cameras. Okay, yeah, so that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.